wacky waving inflatable arm flailing two men. So, do you remember, what was it, two weeks ago? A week ago when we went out on our 80-mile cruise or whatever it was, and we just kind of got on a roll about, you know, the moto vloggers that we've met and started to kind of reminisce how you got into wanting to moto vlog.
Yeah, I do.
I think you should share that story with your viewers.
What do you think, two little friends? Do you want to talk about that a little bit?
Let's talk about it.
All right. Let's roll the intro. All right, two little friends. Thanks for being here, first of all. My name is Dustin. I got my co-pilot, I guess you could call it co-pilot, Molly, Mrs.TWOWHEELD, to my right. Right there.
What's up?
And she brought up a good topic. We got the cameras rolling, and she kind of brought something up, and we were talking about it without the cameras a couple weeks ago. There's chickens along the edge of the road.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna ask, what on earth is that? They didn't even flinch.
All right, so anyways, so we kind of got talking a little bit about like why I started the channel, and I started kind of getting really passionate about it, and I'm gonna try to find that same passion because it is here, so I can say it from the heart. But a large part of why I created this channel is to kind of get back to the motorcycle community. So before I started riding, I didn't know a lot about riding. It's something I really wanted to do for a long time, and thought, I don't know if I can do that. I'm kind of scared to do that. I can never ride motorcycle. You know, I can ride bicycle, but I just don't know if I can ride motorcycle. So I turned to YouTube, and turning to YouTube, I found a lot of big channels, learned a lot from them. But then I also found some smaller channels, and that kind of was like, you know what? These people are just getting started with channels. I think I should create a channel.
All right, so I have a question. You know, when you said that you were, you know, looking at or watching these larger channels and then decided to start watching some of the smaller ones, as you go on your moto vlogging adventures in your life and everything, do you feel like you can relate more to the smaller channel content providers or the larger ones?
Well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
So I want to kind of finish on this other
Yes.
part. So I created the channel to kind of get back, to do some videos to inspire others to ride. And you have all come back and have given that feedback that you're inspired by myself, and now with you joining, they're inspired by you as well.
Yay.
And they've, you know, the viewers have learned, hey, I want to learn to ride motorcycle, and this person's showing some good things. But then I also found a little smaller channel after I created mine and subscribed, and that was Stevie Foe.
Yep.
And Stevie and Mrs. Stevie, their personalities on camera just kind of, I don't know, like I could relate to them. They were just regular people from Nebraska. This might be rough. Oh, yep. We're just regular people from South Dakota, and we're, you know, no experience in making videos and all that. Stevie had he still has it, a Road King, and I had my 07 Road King, and I'm like, you know, I subscribed to watch the Road King content, but I really felt this connection to the Stevies, and that kind of helped feed my inspiration for the channel. And I know Stevie Foe subscribed to this two-wheeled channel well before 100 subscribers. I mean, it might even been before 50 subscribers.
Yeah.
And they have gotten to be good friends of ours, and I'm trying to go. That was a pretty bird. I wonder what
That was a pretty dead bird.
It was pretty big, but yeah, I can relate to those small channels that are just getting started. I think that's your question, like
Yeah.
if I can relate to small channels or big channels.
Well, and I remember the one video that Stevie Foe did with, I think the question was like, what other channels does he watch? And he, listed off what 4 or 5, and then he's like, yeah, there's this new channel up in South Dakota, and they gave you a big shout out. And I remember how you reacted and how excited you were that another moto vlogger recognized you.
Absolutely. And I mean, you saying that, like, this is probably kind of dangerous because I have tears in my eyes. I'm gonna just show, like, I'm not making this stuff up. Oh, I didn't know if I had my visor down or not. Like, I don't know if you can see the tears in my eyes, but yes, I'm very emotional. Like, you bring that up, like, I don't know how to describe that, like, that feeling, like,
Well, and then
it's just cool.
right. Well, and then watching his dual vlogs with his wife, that helped me. Like, hey, there's another person that does this with her husband, and it gave me that confidence that. And she lives in they live in a much bigger city than we do, so that helped. And like what you said, we've gotten to know them on a personal level, and I would say that they're really good friends of ours. The couple times that we've had that face-to-face interaction, it's like we always pick up where we left off.
Yeah,
and that friendship just feels so right.
And it's one of those things, I wish we didn't live so far away so we could just hang out more.
Yeah, would you guys move closer to us?
And we don't talk often enough, but yet we're there supporting each other in the comments and on the social media pages and all that. And I don't, the Stevies they are a big inspiration. Like, I've wanted to give up so many different times on the channel. Like, you hit these walls of frustration, and the channel just, this channel was never created to be like this big, massive 100,000 plus subscriber channel. That was never the intent. But after a certain point, you kind of want to keep seeing the channel grow.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not going to deny that. And when it just kind of stalls, and you have some videos that just kind of seem to flop, and it's like, what are we doing? I'm spending all this time and effort and money into making videos, and like, why? And then all of a sudden I'll see a Stevie Foe video come out, and whatever it is, those two out riding and the interaction, and it's like, okay, well, it kind of gives me a new light. Like I gotta remember why, like my why, like why did I create Two Wheel?
Yeah.
One, to talk to all of you two-wheeled friends at home who want to learn how to ride, and 2, to get back to this community and build a community. And I mean, we got like a small town here on the Two-Wheeled channel, and that's because I bought a couple GoPros and a computer and decided to start making videos, and it become a family.
Yep.
And that's probably why I get so emotional thinking about this. Stevie Foe is just one example of a family. Like, and I shout them out because they've been with me from the very get-go, but there's several others of you that have been here as well. I haven't met you on a personal level, but we chat in the comments week after week, and you all being here, it's just awesome. I don't know, is that kind of like what we talked about a couple weeks ago? Like, did I almost say the same thing? Like,
yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's hard to say because we weren't recording at that point.
Yeah, and I could name other channels that I just, they're even smaller yet, and they're up and coming and doing well, and I enjoy watching their content, and I can see some of their same struggles that they went through.
Yeah.
Walt in PA, I haven't talked to Walt in a while, but I found a lot of inspiration through Walt. He's always so excellent on camera. Like, that guy, like he's definitely a video producer, and I've always been a little envious of that. Like I want to be like Walt. Like I want to be good on camera. Take the channel to the next level, and he's, you know, he's at those early stages when I'm thinking this. So, and I don't know where Walt's at now. I'm pretty sure he's over 500 subscribers now, and doing his thing too. So, you know, kind of just touching on some of the big channels. Life on the Blacktop, formerly known as Blacktop Devil. I can't remember exactly where they are, 15,000-ish subscribers. We've met them in person, we've ridden with them, and you know, they're definitely not a big channel, but compared to, you know, our subscriber count, they're significantly bigger, and I'm sure they went through the same struggles. But it's fun seeing Brian and Heather interacting together, just like Stevie Foe, Josh and Amy.
It gives the channel life, I think. You know, the fact that you can, you know, be human on camera.
We're gonna go straight and see where this road goes.
Okay.
I have no idea where it goes, if there's anywhere out or not, but...
Now watch, it's like pavement ends in 5 miles.
I hope not. On a hill, so I have to scoot across there pretty quick.
Okay.
So whether you're here on the channel for the Honda Shadow, whether you're here for these Harleys, I really want to start creating videos more around us. Like, yes, the motorcycles and all that are involved. Maybe we could involve the Jeep Gladiator. There was a comment made on a video about that too, of in between, maybe take it off-road, and that'd be fun. I've realized as the moto vlogger how I connect to the moto vlogger as an audience, and I'm recognizing that in this video. Just know how much you all mean to us watching, because it is heartfelt. You're not just a subscriber number, you are part of this motorcycle family. Is there anything more you would like to add to this on your perspective?
Oh, this is your story.
But I'm including you now.
I'm just along for the ride. Unlike you, I didn't really start watching any moto vloggers before I got the interest in riding. I mean, we would watch, was it $1 Million Bogan and just the comedy, and the fact that he can act that way, and look at how many subscribers he has. You know, that, I don't know how I really want to word this. Like, it's okay. There was a bug that just went in my mouth. Like, even though there's a camera on, nothing has to be scripted. You know, it can be real, it can be genuine. It doesn't have to be all glitz and glam. And I mean, and then there have been a couple episodes I've watched of random moto vloggers, and I couldn't tell you what their names are or anything like that, but I watch it and I go, I wouldn't act like that in a video. And maybe that's their personality. They're a little reckless and live life to the fullest.
Yeah.
I don't remember where I was going with that.
Yeah, I mean, we don't go out and try to create all this drama for the channel.
Right.
And drama sells. You know, we're not here to try to mislead anybody and make us somebody who we really aren't. When we hop on the motorcycles, we're the same people on the motorcycles as we are off camera.
Yep.
Or off bikes, or whatever you want to say. We're the same people off camera as we are on camera. I mean, even sometimes like how I'm talking when I'm really focused, that's how I talk. I'm completely focused. Sometimes I feel like I might talk to the camera a little bit differently, but it's just, I don't know how to explain that. We just are ourselves. These videos are not scripted. Sometimes there's a little bit of a plan, like a topic of what we should talk about, and then we just hop on the bikes and see where it goes, and just, I don't want to say make the video up as we go, but this video right here, we talked about this a couple weeks ago and said, hey, we should record this sometime. The cameras were on, and it come up to talk about it. None of that was rehearsed or scripted, not a single word of it. So other than Stevie Foe, I mean, that might be about the only scripted word. So I will say this is my first time into Strandberg ever.
Same. I think I'm a lot cooler on the bike than off the bike.
Oh, you think so, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you're pretty cool either way. So.
Aw. I'm so cool.
You're so cool.
I'm so cool.
Badass.
Nah.
No, I remember that video. Oh, watch out for that speed bump.
What? It's like half a bump.
Yeah, there's one up here. There's one up here we can't do the same.
And it was crooked.
I know. Hey, there's that Roofies. I've always heard about that place.
Going to have beer?
And there's, yeah. All right. It's a pretty good bump.
Oh, don't want to go too fast on that gravel. Oh. They're watching you.
What, those people in the house?
Yeah.
Did they turn and look?
The one in the red tank top did.
Oh. That's a pretty cool old church.
Yeah. Should go see if we can find some ghosts.
Go in the cemetery.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a Walton, PA thing.
Right? We need to find some covered bridges.
Yeah. It's kind of funny that we were talking about him and there's a cemetery.
Yeah.
If you don't know what I'm talking about, go see Walton, PA's channel. But I think we probably got enough of this video. You are probably itching to go do whatever it is you are doing on this Saturday afternoon or whenever you're watching it. I hope you watch it when it comes out, but if you're catching up on another time, we appreciate you watching week after week. I always say it, but be sure that you're subscribed and that you ring the bell so you're notified for notifications and new videos. Only about 10% of you watching are actually subscribed. And be sure to leave a comment down below so I know you're here. Otherwise, I do miss you. I wonder where you're at. And I think, where has that person been? I haven't seen them in the comments for a few videos. And then all of a sudden you'll comment and be like, oh yeah, I just got caught up on your other videos. And I'm like, hey, all right, thanks, man. You know. But once again, thanks for watching. And until next week, two old friends, peace out. And we will see you all later. Bye-bye. Got some motorcycles here.
One doesn't have a headlight.
No, that's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Some people put them on switches.
Yeah.
What's up, dudes? Oh, that way. Woo, I'm flying!
I'm a bird!
I'm a bird! We gotta turn a little. There we go. Oh, we gotta adjust a little. Hey, look, bird. Look, I'm flying too. It's pretty much, I mean, that's how they steer, right?
Yeah.
This is the longest I've ever done this.
Oh.